stop. Right now, before you take another bite, before you sip that coffee, before you even think about your next meal, ask yourself a question you may have never seriously asked before. Are you eating to live, or are you living to eat? At first glance, it sounds simple, even silly, but this question isn't about food. It's about your life, your purpose, your future. Today, we journey deep into an ancient battle that still rages inside each of us. The battle between minimalism and pleasure, between asceticism and hedonism, between function and desire. And by the end of this video, you'll never look at your plate the same way again. Thousands of years ago, when cities were small and food was scarce, great minds like Socrates, Plato, and Epicurus debated the exact same question we're asking today. Socrates, the grandfather of Western thinking, argued that a simple diet was essential for a moral and focused life. He believed that gluttony distracted the soul, that pleasure, especially from food, was a dangerous seduction pulling humans away from their higher calling. For Socrates, food was not a passion. It was fuel, necessary, but nothing to be celebrated. Meanwhile, Epicurus, often misunderstood, taught that pleasure is the greatest good. But Epicurus wasn't advocating endless feasting and indulgence. His philosophy was about finding simple, sustainable pleasures. A slice of bread, a glass of water, a conversation under the stars. True pleasure, he said, was freedom from unnecessary desires. In their own ways, both Socrates and Epicurus warned us, food can either liberate you or enslave you. Today, with a supermarket on every corner, we face the same choice, only now the stakes are even higher. What it means to eat to live. Eating to live is about one word, intention. When you eat to live, every bite serves a purpose. You're not just consuming calories. You're supplying your cells. You're feeding your future. You're building a body that can carry your mind and your dreams to their highest potential. Minimalist eating focuses on nutrient density over calorie density, function over flavor fireworks, consistency over occasional indulgence. Imagine waking up each morning with clarity, energy, and power because your body is fueled properly. Think of it like tuning a race car. You don't pump sugar and garbage into a Ferrari and expect it to win the race. You fine-tune it with the best possible inputs. When you choose whole foods, fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, healthy fats, you're choosing clarity over confusion. You're choosing life over slow decay. Minimalist eating is an act of love, not punishment. It's saying to your body, I value you. I need you strong. I want you to carry me to the finish line of my purpose. What it means to live to eat. Now, let's step into the other world. A world of aromas, flavors, laughter, celebration. To live to eat is to acknowledge food as one of life's greatest pleasures. Picture it, the sizzling of steak on a summer grill, the sweet warmth of a homemade pie in winter, the burst of spices from a curry shared among friends. Food is emotional. Food is cultural. Food is memory. Living to eat honors the idea that life is fleeting, and every beautiful sensation should be embraced fully. There is a unique magic in experiencing joy through the senses. Taste, smell, texture, warmth, color. Living to eat says, we were given senses for a reason. Let's not waste them. And yet, there's a trap. When pleasure becomes your only compass, you drift. You eat not because you're hungry, but because you're bored. Not because you're nourishing, but because you're numb. Pleasure without restraint becomes prison. A prison built not of iron bars, but of cravings, fatigue, weight gain, disease. The question isn't whether food should bring joy. The question is, does food own you, or do you own your appetite? The dangers of extremes. Here's a truth you won't hear on Diet TikTok. Extreme minimalism can hurt you. Rigid restriction can lead to nutrient deficiencies, hormonal imbalances, social isolation, psychological burnout. You are not a robot. You are a living, breathing, dreaming being. At the same time, extreme hedonism, the endless pursuit of flavor highs, can destroy you. It leads to obesity, heart disease, diabetes, depression. Shortened lifespan. Nature punishes excess, whichever side you lean too far into. You are a tightrope walker between two dangerous cliffs. Denial on one side, overindulgence on the other. Balance isn't weakness. Balance is the highest form of mastery. Now we look at food, culture, and identity. What we eat and how we eat also defines who we are. In Japan, the philosophy of hara hachibu teaches people to eat until they are 80% full. In France, meals are slow, communal, filled with conversation. In India, food is sacred, intertwined with spirituality. Culture can either enhance mindful eating or encourage mindless indulgence. Ask yourself, am I honoring my roots or hiding behind them? Am I celebrating my traditions or abusing them? Is my culture helping me live or just eat? Food is not just fuel. It's family, it's history, it's identity. But even the richest tradition must evolve if it's leading to disease instead of vitality. Respect the past, but build your own future. The modern battle for your appetite. Today you are under attack. Everywhere you turn, billions of dollars are spent designing foods that hack your brain. Salty, sweet, and fatty foods engineered for maximum addiction. Fast food chains on every corner. Delivery apps ready to bring pleasure to your doorstep in minutes. You are not failing because you are weak. You are failing because the system is designed to make you fail. If you want to eat to live, you must become a warrior, a rebel, a conscious chooser. Discipline isn't just personal, it's a revolution. Your small daily choices are an act of rebellion against a machine that wants you sick, sluggish, and submissive. Stand up. Take back your appetite. Take back your life. But how do you find your balance, and how do you walk the tightrope? Here's a guide. Ask why before you eat. Am I hungry, or am I seeking escape? Respect your biology. Choose foods that fuel, not just foods that seduce. Honor pleasure, but stay mindful. Savor flavors without surrendering your health. Create rituals, not habits. Meals should be events, not background noise. Forgive yourself. Perfection is a trap. Progress is the goal. Balance isn't found in a perfect formula. It's built daily, meal by meal, choice by choice. Some days you will eat to live. Other days you will live to eat. The key is consciousness. The key is intention. At the end of your life, you will not remember every meal you ever ate, but you will remember the energy you had to chase your dreams, the moments shared with loved ones around a table, the feeling of being alive, not just full. Eating is not the goal. Living is. So today, decide, not out of guilt, not out of fear, out of power. Will you eat to live or live to eat? Or will you finally discover how to do both in perfect harmony? If this message sparked something inside you, if you're ready to eat with purpose and pleasure, leave a comment below and tell us your story. Like this video if you believe health is about more than just calories and carbs. Subscribe for more content on living mindfully, thinking deeply, and thriving fully. Stay strong, stay curious, stay hungry for life, not just for food. Thanks for watching, and as always, take care. Until next video.